Hey, Electric Ed here. Hey, we have a guitar here. We just put a different pickup in here, in the bridge pickup. And when we did, we realized that it's actually out of phase with the other two pickups. So we need to fix this. So first of all, let me demonstrate, give you an idea what it sounds like for when a pickup's out of phase. So here we have the bridge pickup. Here it's just nice and full. Let me go to the middle pickup. Nice and full. Middle and neck together, good and full. Neck, nice and full. Let's go with the bridge and middle together. See, it sounds really thin. We got a little coil hum there too. So what that tells me, this pickup is actually out of phase with these two here. So we need to change the polarity of this pickup. So let me demonstrate how to do that. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to unplug it, and we're going to pull the pick guard off. What's nice about having Floyd Rose, which I like, is that you don't have to take the strings off. What I do is I just flip it over and start popping the springs out one by one. So that's what I'm going to do now. All right, so we took the springs out. We gently removed the Floyd Rose from the studs and set it off to the side. It's nice about the Floyd Rose, we didn't have to loosen any strings or anything. Took all the screws out of the pick guard. So we should be able to lift it up, flip it over, and there we go. In this guitar we have the Terminator 4.3 system. So what we have is push-pull pot. This was one of our demos, so you can see it's not red there, but anyways, the bridge pickup is this wire here. So I'm gonna pull off from the Velcro and kind of pull it up a little bit so I can see it a little better. It follows pretty much the same color codes as the Seymour Duncan. If you can see it there. We got black as the hot, the red and the white is the coil split. So if you wanted to split the pickups, and the green goes to ground with the shield. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap the green wire and the black wire and basically reverse polarity of this switch. All right, so I found my little ass screwdriver. So we're going to take the black wire out. Whenever I take a wire out of a terminal, and if there's other wires in there, I'll tighten it back down just so the wire doesn't come popping out again. So we got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shield and green wire off. It's the only wire in that terminal. Oh, there is a green wire in there too, so I'm going to tighten it back down. I didn't see it there. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to take this green one, separate it from the shield. There we go. I'm going to twist the ends a little bit, make sure they're good and solid. Yeah, it looks okay. It is a little long. I think I might cut a little bit off of that actually. Got my wire cutters here. I'm just going to cut it back towards just about 1/8 of an inch. There we go. So now I'm going to put that one on with this yellow wire. So if you're soldering, you would have to unsolder the green from the, usually you probably have it on the back of a pot. So you would have to unsolder from there, and then you would have to unsolder, the black one would probably be connected to the switch on your guitar if it was soldered. So you'd want to unsolder it from there, and then you'd have to swap them that way. With the Terminator system, we just undo the terminals and swap them this way. So I'll undo this ground terminal here. I'm going to push the green wire down a little bit. Sometimes on these terminals, when you loosen them up, the wires will get stuck to the top. It makes it a little difficult to put the other wires in there. So there we go. Slid right in there. Tighten that up. All right. Yep, wires seem good and tight. I'm just going to go through and hit them all. tighten each terminal. We use Phoenix contact terminals. This is what they use on machine tool industry with machines that run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all year round, rattle and shake. And these are best terminals. You know, I've been using them for 30 years, and I just love them. I trust them. So, reverse polarity. Let's drop it back in. Actually, you know what? Since I'm here, I'm just going to hit all these other ones too. Just to be sure. They're all good and tight. That's what I like. All right, I think we're good. Let's drop this back in now. Make sure we got it good. All right, we're down in. So first, before I go and put the strings out, screw all the screws in, let's just make sure we're good. So a good way to test that, plug it in, turn up the volume, go to position 2. Look at that, sounds great. So position 2, if it was out of phase, this coil is a little bit lighter because on this system, this coil is a split. So now we're split to the screw stud. So that is going to be a difference. We're going to be split to this coil now. So if you wanted to, this would be a different. So if you wanted it to be this coil that remains split, what you would have to do is reverse the polarity of these coils. So let's flip it back over and take a look at that. So these wires here, let's pull this back up. Get it off the Velcro there. So you're going to see from the single coils we have a red and a green wire. These are DiMarzio pickups. So the green wires are going to the ground terminals. So what we would have to do, if we wanted the slug coil to be the one that remained split, what we would have to do is reverse it back to where the green was on ground and black was on hot on this one, and we'd have to reverse these. We'd have to do it to both of them. Me personally, I'm okay with the screw coil being the one, so I'm going to just leave it the way it is and go with that. So especially with the 4-3 system where we're split, because it gives I like the variance of this, because position 2 we're going to have these now instead of these, so it gives more separation between the two. And then on a push-pull pot, when we go to position 2, we're going to have this one. It's going to I wanted position 2 to be real thin and kind of like that, you know, the jazzy kind of real thin tone. So this is going to make it even thinner, which is going to be really cool. And then position 4 would be these two, would be full humbucker and with the neck, so that'd be good. So yeah, so I think it's going to be good. So we're going to put this back together then. But anyways, that's how you reverse. You fix pickups that are out of phase. You got to reverse the polarity of one or both, and that's how you do it. So that's Electric Ed, Matter Guitar Products. Be sure to check out our terminator systems. This is a 4-3 system. We got a great demo on this. Go ahead and check out that video on our YouTube page. This is one of my favorite systems. Basically what it is positions 1 through, like all the transformers, terminator systems in the transformer series, you have a push-pull pot. When it's down, it's the pickup combinations you know and love. With this one, bridge humbucker, bridge split with the middle neck, the neck, and then when you pull up on a 4-2, the 4-3, yes, the 4-3 push-pull pot, position 1 is still the bridge, because on this system, the bridge pickup is really the anchor to this system. Position 2 is just a bridge pickup split. Position 3 is the bridge pickup with these two pickups in series. So basically it's almost like a humbucker, two humbuckers together. Position 4 is the bridge and neck together. And then position 5 are these two in series, so you kind of have like that neck humbucker type sound. It's great, very versatile system. It's one of our favorites, like I said. Very similar to the Ibanez AZ system, the AZ guitars that they have. They have a little mini toggle, but I like the push-pull because you know it's very visual. You can see, is it up or is it down? You know exactly what you're dealing with. Obviously, we have our rapid-fire kill switch on this one. So anyways, visit madairguitarproducts.com, pick up your 4.3 system, and be sure to check out our other Terminator systems. Thanks for checking out this video.